10th grader at Westby High School, and I'll be singing Sebben Crudele by Caldara. My accompanist is Sam Gibbs.
Take a deep breath. Okay, and were you worried that you were going to shift in your weight a whole lot? Is that just nerves?
No, that's heels.
Okay.
I should have worn flip-flops.
That's okay.
Last time
Well,
I kind of got doctor shoes.
Oh, okay. No, those are fine. Heels are okay. See if you can maybe take just a slight, no, maybe a little bit in, just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Now do one where you're like your feet are like all the way together. Okay, what's that? That's kind of like hard to balance, isn't it? Especially on heels. Now take one that's a little bit too wide, maybe. Okay. Now take one that's like maybe just like perfect for you. Okay, great. What's that like? So I always tell my students, you know, pay attention to your feet because what do you think, and the ground because what do you think's holding you up? Okay. Also, then let's see if we can relax our hands just a little bit because you're kind of fidgeting with your skirt there a little bit. Okay. Which doesn't really add to your performance. So see if you can just like really let that hand. Great, terrific. Okay, great. Now let's talk about your breath because sometimes it's a little on the high side. So the biggest part of your lung is at the bottom of this space right here. So if that's the largest part of your lung, that's where you want to get the air, right? Okay, rather than up here, which is the smallest part of the lung, okay? So what I'd like to do is the same thing that I just worked on with the other person, is make L's with your hand, okay? Great, and then with your thumb, can you find that, again, that back floater? Okay, now, when you take the breath in, allow this to span out, down and out, and see if you can push your hands apart. Great, now let's do that again and take the breath in through the mouth. And can you feel that beautiful space on the inside of your mouth as you do that? Okay, great. And let's try a little bit faster tempo. I think it's going to be easier to sing, and it is marked on Allegretto. So let's just start right where she comes in, if you wouldn't mind. And let's take it at about this tempo. Sebben Crudele, which I know that's really hard to change your tempo.
It's about 5 times faster.
All right, yeah, let's try that because that's the way it's actually marked. Here we go. 1 and 2. Yes, just right where you come in. And. Okay, now great. Let's see if we can do that in one breath because I think you can. And sing to the end of the phrase. Here we go. So that there's direction with the sound. Does that make sense? So it's not just has a real direction to it. So here we go. Let's try that one more time. Great. Okay, that's about 10 times more voice. That's good. That's got a lot more direction and meaning to it. What do you think of that? Yeah, it's nice. It's a little easier to sing too, isn't it? Okay, now same thing here. You have a little bit of tension in through your neck. So let's just see if we can let that. There you go. Okay. Oh, wow, she just grew another 2 inches. That's kind of nice, huh? Okay, so here we go. Let's try that one more time. Put your hands on your ribs so you can really feel what you're doing. And take a good, let's take that breath again and not bend the neck when we do that. Okay, here we go. Go. Great, keep going. Great. Just like keep the tempo going. There we go. Let go of that. Let go of that. Great job. Keep the tempo going. No, that's perfect. Go. See, you almost made it. So in terms of like when people talk about breath control and breath management, most of the time it's that you just have to think to the very last note in the phrase, and by golly, you'll have enough air. And that's also going to help you develop a sense of being able to sing longer phrases. Does that make sense? You didn't think you could do that, did you? You came really super close. But can we try that one more time? Can we try that second phrase where she comes in, please? You know where we're at?
The second.
Yes. Okay, now just really be careful about tightening that neck, okay? Here we go. Yeah, we'll pause for a second. Did you move your ribs as much as they could?
No.
Okay, let's really get them to move. Here we go. Thank you. Now let them move again. Good. Now go. Go. Okay, wow. And did you hear on the very last note your vibrato started to come in? And that's because you're letting your air go. Okay, rather than holding it back, the more you give, the more you have. It's a really interesting thing in using breath for singing, okay? I love the fact that you did the ornaments. Thank you, the little notes. That was great. Thanks so much for that. Can we do a little bit of that near the end? Because it's going to be a little different to sing in a little bit faster. But you can do it. It's actually going to feel really good to sing fast with all those different notes. So, can we do, Christine, can we start right here? And let's really keep that tempo going. Just be really, really conscious about not tightening that neck, okay? Here we go. We're going to go faster and make sure your ribs
Give me an
move.
introduction so I can.
Okay, great. Oh, I know, but that's okay. You see, it's
hard to
actually,
move your notes that fast.
no, it's not. Not if you don't tighten your neck. You don't tighten, it'll feel really out of control when you move your notes that fast, and that's a good thing, that it feels out of control. Can we do that very last phrase? Yeah. This is your very, very, very last phrase. And can you go ahead and you rest your hand on the back of your neck? Okay, great. And just make sure you take that breath. Don't tense it, okay? Here we go. Okay, I have a question for you. Okay. On the very first note, did you move here? And did you move here? Halfway. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way with it, as much as it can move. Here we go. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, good. That's the idea, though. That's so much better. Does that feel a little easier? Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much.